Welcome to this week's episode of Ezentuary. We left off last time having battled off a undead force on one of the gates of the town. The rest of the night went relatively smoothly. You guys were able to assist the town guard in defending against any particularly bad onslaughts, and you seemed to maintain peace for quite a while. As the morning came, there was an announcement. The criers at the gates yelling out, "Someone's coming! Someone's coming!" And you could hear, just at the edge of your ears, a musical response. And there was then the return from the townsfolk. "Oh, it's the army! It's the army! We're saved!" But then, as the gates opened, the cruel reality became apparent. The army was not there to save you. They were there to hide out themselves. They looked battered and bashed, demoralized. But in the group, there was one, an old man, a soothsayer, and he was wandering around. "Heroes! I need some heroes! Anyone! Anyone!"
I think this is where we take our leave.
Yeah, Papa
Yeah,
nudges
not me.
Barry forward and then with his foot while he just takes a bite of a sweet roll. Go for it, Barry. You got
Me,
this.
Barry Bark, Big Log. Me, hero. And these are my companions.
No, wait, hey, come on.
Then we pointed to Grimmel, Foxglove, and Populart.
Okay, just for the record, I'm no hero. I'm kind of trying to enslave the entire world, so... If you're looking for heroes, I'm definitely not it. Count me out. I'm done fighting zombies. It's kind of gotten boring.
He looks at you guys and he's like, okay. Is this it? Hello?
Tell you what, Soothsayer. Adventurers Guild is buried under a dome of rock. If you can figure out a way to free them, you will have more choices.
He's a bit picky now, isn't he?
Well, if you don't...
All right. I'll deal with you guys.
Deal with us? Deal with us? You know, we just went to purgatory and back, you know. Because of me, you know, I got us out of that situation. And you're saying just us? You're just gonna deal with us? That's what you're going with? I will fight you and murder you, and you will never get out of purgatory ever.
Okay then. Maybe I'll just talk to the orc. He seems kinder.
Grimmel's like letting off literal steam in the corner.
You're casting like a flame cantrip and making water boil to make steam, like just like as an aura around you.
Sure. It's using the condensation in the misty morning air.
I love it. That's awesome.
I see. Does Poplar have anything he can do for fun to there? Oh, Poplar's just sitting in the back wiggling his fingers to make sure Grimmel does it right, like giving little inspirational bonuses. Because he finds it funny.
That's awesome. All right. So
Just
Alright,
ignore my little Elkin buddy. He's a little cranky. He has not had his nap yet today.
Don't take naps.
Maybe you should start.
Maybe you should start shutting up.
Maybe you could work on your attitude and be a happier person.
Nah, Grimmel has a point. See? No, he's got a point.
Anyway,
Poplar goes over and sprinkles some leaves into the water that Grimmel's using to make the steam and then starts brewing a cup of tea.
all right.
awesome.
So, old man, I have seen much, and I fear for the future. For you see, what has been attacking us is not nearly the end. I think it's somewhere a little past the beginning, maybe the middle. But nonetheless, we have a problem. You see, the dead far outnumber the living, and they're going to keep coming. Wave after wave of them. Plus, in a vision I saw entire pocket dimensions full of undead, ready to be opened upon this world. We
Okay,
need
Boomer.
someone to go find the source and stop him.
Do you
You
happen
don't
to
okay, Boomer, me? At least I have a house. You'll never be able to afford one. I took everything and slammed the door on you, little
You sure know how to encourage people to assist you in missions.
I'm old. It's what I do.
That was the least convincing 2 sentences I've heard in my life.
And he looks down. He's like, oh no, I lost my onion. Can someone help me? I came in with an onion on my belt.
Oh, was it the fashion in those days?
It's the fashion nowadays because I say so. It's you kids that are wrong.
When I rule the earth, I'm going to outlaw every part that ever made you you. So I never have to see it on anybody else and be reminded of you.
Oh, those were happy days.
Okay, well, let's get back to business. Do you happen to know where or what the source is?
I don't. I have not had a vision of it. But I know it is out there somewhere deep in the woods. And at this, Barry, roll me a quick religion check.
All right. It's pretty funny, thinking that me being a paladin, that religion would be really high. And it's also kind of weird that something that is faith-based is actually based on intelligence. So me rolled 13, but that actually means
A 10 or something?
well, not anymore because I've actually increased my intelligence some. 12. I'm gonna say 12.
Okay. Well, that's fine. You feel the tingly goodness of your paladinness, and you have a sense that this is what you're meant to do.
Yes, me feeling message from Freya. She is directing me that this is a quest I must undertake. But you may not have noticed this, Soothsayer man, but me and me companions are not the smartest of beings in the multiverse. So giving us vague out there somewhere directions will pretty much guarantee that we will screw it up. So if you actually want us to succeed, we need something a little more specific.
I have heard of a place far away from here. It is like a grove, an island, a preserve of nature deep within the forest. And at this, Barry, you suddenly have a memory of a dream you had whilst resting. You were visited by a former NPC that believed they owed you one and told you to go to this place that was protected. You think that this might be what he is talking about?
Yes, that does sound familiar. Like I may have seen it in a dream somewhere. But this is a big world, and there are many, many forests.
Like when you remember it, you feel like you know the way.
Oh, okay. All right. Yes, that speaks to me. That speaks to me, soul. So yes, we shall head off in that direction, and we shall find that forest.
Excellent. Go now. I need to check my well-vested portfolio.
You mean what kind of portfolio? What?
Sorry, I was trying to make that was a bad joke.
Did you say his investment portfolio?
Yes.
Oh. Yes, well, Mr. Soothsayer, man, you cannot spend your worldly goods if you are dead. So, in the end, it is really it's merely an empty thing.
But he who dies with the most toys wins.
It is not what Freya tell me.
He makes a valid
This
point.
guy's weird. Can I kill him? I'll kill him.
No, we may need him for information.
You say may, you don't say will. That's an uncertainty. Death is certain.
If we save world, we can come back and then you can kill him.
But the world's so
Aw.
big. How am I supposed to find him?
If you rule the world, you can have minions find him.
Yeah, but I'm gonna forget about him by then. He's not important enough to remember to kill.
Then he's not important enough to kill.
Also, I just want to do it now and get it over with.
No.
No, they always say, don't put off until tomorrow what you can do today.
Exactly. You're trying to encourage procrastination, Barry.
Poplart,
Eat another sweet roll.
Okay.
Grimmel, we might want Freya's blessings on us, and I think if we start this quest with a casual murder, that might not work out so well for us in the end. And may I remind you, if you want to conquer the world, it's best if we take care of this before the undead completely swarm everything, and then the only thing you would have left to conquer would be undead. Does not sound
No.
like much fun.
Okay,
No, Barry, I'm detecting a lot of weasel words in those statements of yours. It doesn't sound like you're very certain about the statements you're making. You say may have to do this, possibly. I think Gremmel knows pretty certain that he wants to kill. That's not very uncertain there.
Poplart, eat another sweet roll.
Okay.
It just keeps going.
Just a never-ending supply of sweet rolls.
I know. Poplart is going
I'm
to weigh
imagining
300 pounds.
he somewhere along the line like swiped a bag of holding and just went around town and filled it entirely with sweet rolls, so he never can put anything else inside of it. It's just a never-ending bag of sweet rolls.
I have a better idea. How about let's do you were in the bakery and you did all this fighting and you found the door was open, you went in and you just grabbed this bag and you were eating out of it. Turns out they were never actually baking sweet rolls. They just had a bag of never-ending sweet rolls, and that's how they stocked the shop, and you just kind of took it with you.
Ah, perfect.
That
Inventory.
actually,
One never-ending bag of sweet rolls.
But that's all it ever does. You can't put anything into it, and you can only ever take sweet rolls out of it,
Oh my God.
like one at a time.
That's awesome.
I'm
That
okay with
also makes sure that the sweet rolls never come out petrified like bread rocks.
Yeah, exactly. They're always fresh.
And lint free.
I like this. Let me make a note.
I can just see Poplark continually eating sweet rolls until he's 300 pounds and can no longer fly.
You'd be surprised at his metabolism, considering the fact that, you have to use a lot of energy to fly.
True.
That's true.
Okay.
Although we did decide that you have hollow bones a long time ago.
Yeah, it also adds to his durability. When he gets hit, he just kind of flies more.
And it also contribute hollow bones, which means he can fill them with frosting.
That's a valid point.
Very nice.
All right,
Companions. It is time for us to save the world.
Do we have to?
Yes, I'm afraid so. Unless you eventually want to become an undead fairy, in which case you no longer smell like brownies. You smell like moldy brownies. Pretty nasty.
That sounds horrible.
It is.
I was thinking I could just go back to the Feywild, but moldy brownies do sound pretty bad.
Yeah, he was talking about multiple pocket worlds that they might also invade the Fey world. So, Fey world not necessarily safe.
That is a valid point.
All right, well, companions, let us be off before more undead show up. Old man, are you coming with us, or are you staying here?
Oh, I am required here. I attend to the people of the army.
Well, while we are gone, if you can figure out a way to free the Adventurers Guild, that would bring many more capable fighters to the defense of the city.
Oh, I could do that. Or I could, sit and watch the plays. There's a new one on about, all the things that the young people are doing wrong in the world.
Do you really think they're going to be putting on theater during an undead siege?
Oh, you gotta keep everyone entertained, keep the spirits up. Of course they will.
I heard there's a troop of foxes that like to go around and spreading all this information and news.
Yes, those are my favorites. That's all I ever watch.
Oh. Here, have a sweet roll for the entertainment.
Oh, thank you, little one. This doesn't forgive your age, but I appreciate it.
All right, well, thanks for not a lot there, old man.
We shall be off then.
Okay. Have fun.
Not likely, but okay.
It just... All right. Well, you guys take off, and he turns and, hobbles off to do his own thing.
Good.
Yeah. Me think old man is rather worthless.
As you should.
I love when he leaves, but I hate watching him go. He does not look any more attractive from the back. It just makes it the best part about it is that his back looks really stabbable right now.
Actually, be really funny since he doesn't have an onion in his belt. Be really funny if, as Grimmel's watching him walk away, his pants fall down.
Sure. Why don't they slip? No, he's gonna have them jacked up so high they're never gonna slide down.
They're never gonna give him up. They're never gonna let him down.
No, isn't. And that's why he's never gonna turn around and hurt you.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you for painting that lovely, lovely picture of departing old man's backside. All right, well, let us be off. And I confidently head in
That direction.
that direction. I was going to
Yep.
say wrong direction, but knowing you would never actually have us change direction. So I head off in correct direction.
Well, it's D&D, so everything is that way. The actual direction is really irrelevant.
Oh God, it sounds like something Custer would have said. Arr, gentlemen, it's that way.
Yes, it is. So you head off. First in the way the army was coming in, and then your sense takes you off the beaten path, and you start feeling yourself going deeper and deeper into the woods. There's kind of a trail here, but it's more of like a deer trail. It's a place that is worn by the animals of the forest and not necessarily meant for hominid, humanoid, bipedal movement.
Oh dear.
Yeah. But you're kind of following the path for a while, and you come to a point where the paths diverge, and you can kind of look down either of them, and they're about the same. So you just got to decide: are you gonna go left or right?
I don't know about you guys, but I'm sorry I could not be one traveler and travel both, so I think we should stand here for a while and determine what's best.
Is my inner sense pointing me in one direction over the other?
Let's find out. Let's roll a d20 and see what you get.
Rolling. Still trying to roll. Me get 16.
Yeah, you suddenly feel that you should veer to the right.
Freya is telling me it this way.
Is she now?
Yes, she is.
I don't have anything better to do with my time.
All right. You begin to follow this kind of underbrush path, and there's some, general detritus of the forest, some down logs, and kind of rocky outcroppings. Not necessarily a valley, but just like a little bit of a divot in the ground that you follow through. And what began as the whistles and songs of birds in the forest has given way to what sound like whispers, and you hear it almost on the wind, just like, travelers? They walk. There are heartbeats. They're here. You hear them all around you, from the sides in the trees, over the hills. It's just like almost as if the forest itself is speaking in shock of your presence there.
Me pull out symbol of Freya, let it dangle outside me armor, and say quick prayer to, kind of push out, goddess's presence.
Okay. You hear some chatter. Paladin. A god he seeks for assistance in our forest. What could he want? What could they be here for?
Me here to save world from undead.
You hear rustling in the bushes around you, almost like movement moving up ahead of you on the path. There is a large tree kind of in front of you, and the path moves to the left around it.
You completely dropped out there. There's a large what in front of us?
Oh, a large tree in front of you, and the path kind of goes to the left around it.
Okay.
Nah, screw that. I'm gonna go through the tree.
Okay. How are you doing that?
I'm just gonna take out my halberd and just start smacking the base of the tree.
Grimwell, stop that. You waste energy.
I mean, I waste energy. Obviously, whatever this creepy area is wants us to go left. I don't want to go left. I'm gonna go through the tree. I make my own
Right.
rules.
So, Grimmel starts stabbing the tree, and you guys are just like telling him, "What the heck are you doing?"
Yeah, me shaking me head in disbelief. Me think Grimmel is starting to lose it. Grimmel, is there something that we can possibly do to bring you on more even keel, where you're not quite so erratic?
I just turn my head 180 degrees to look behind me at Barry before continuing to smack the tree.
Awesome. So Barry's looks at you in the eye, shakes his head, and as you turn your head back around and Barry lifts his eyes up, your halberd is in the tree, and you see there is a very attractive little gnome sitting on it, staring at you.
A gnome?
A gnome.
Okay.
Female, female, young, beautiful.
Yeah. She only, what, 2.5 foot tall? 3 foot tall?
Yeah, something like that. You know, a little shorter than Grimmel, but jumped onto the halberd when obviously it stuck in. Though Grimmel didn't seem to be distracted by any landings because he was staring at you. And
Yeah, I continue to swing the halberd.
all right, so you go to pull the halberd and you find suddenly you can't move it. The weight of the gnome on it or something is holding it in place at the moment.
Strength check.
All right, go for it.
Darn it, an 11.
Yeah, you go to pull and it's just kind of stuck there. And she looks at you. We did not expect this. Why are you attacking
right.
this tree?
I'm unpredictable.
Yeah.
You can't tell me what to do.
Yes.
No.
Excuse me, companion. He's been under a lot of strain lately. He thinks his he might be going slightly crazy. Me hear from certain healers in other cities that it might be called something like post-traumatic stress disorder, or shell shock, or something like that. But he's acting a little crazy right now, so you'll have to excuse him.
I hate you.
Zaratan shock.
No, what?
Because of the shell.
Oh my god. Okay.
So, well, I'm sorry, I cannot let you continue doing this. We must protect the trees.
All right. Tell you what. Here, let me. Give me halberd, and I will hold on to it till we are beyond 3.
What? Hey, no! It's my halberd.
I will give it back to you when you are no longer trying to chop tree down.
Not the point! You don't get to take my halberd, you're not my dad!
No, but I am bigger than stronger than you, and we're trying not to get overrun by creatures of forest until we have completed our quest.
So,
No.
from behind you,
Try and pull the halberd out of the tree and hand it to Barry.
Well, you go to try and pull, and let's say the gnome jumps down onto the ground. You pull it out, and as you turn and hand it to Barry, you notice that behind Barry stands a turtle woman.
A what?
Turtle woman,
Turtle.
like the tortoise folk, the turtle folk.
Oh, never heard of them before.
Ah, well, there's one standing behind you, and she looks at you, says, "Mighty warrior, we appreciate you stopping this one's fury, but the trees must be repaid."
Okay. How?
At this point, you hear a voice off to the side as a orc woman steps out. "We must have you join the forest. Become one with its chorus."
Just one of us or all of us?
At this point, from the other side, a lizard folk woman steps out. "One must repay. The rest are a blessing to nature itself. We would like you all to join us."
So if we become one with forest, does that mean we are stuck here?
Up next to where the gnome is, a couple paces to the side, you see an elf woman glide out from behind the tree and stand. "One rooted in the forest is part of nature. We can guarantee you peace and long life."
Okay. Well,
That doesn't sound like a lot of fun.
decent long life.
Yeah. You guys really need to work on your sales pitches.
Well, from behind you, Poplart, you get this tingling sensation as a very attractive tiefling woman just raises her hand and says, "It is very good for the olive life, even the fairy kind."
Wait a minute, I've heard of these olives before. They're pretty tasty, aren't they?
And finally, from the brush comes a human, very plain, but yet attractive. And she says, "Yes, olives are one of the greatest fruits of our forest trees."
All right.
I hate every part of this.
While they are doing this, me open me divine sense to see if they are good or evil.
Okay. You sense that they are evil.
I knew this was too good to be true.
But not too evil to be true.
And since you did that, how about Barry? Why don't you roll a wisdom check?
Ooh, not good. Me not to do well on it. 8.
Yeah, you have no additional information. You just got that sense that they're evil and nothing else.
Okay. Companions. These women aren't what they seem. They're talking about us joining the forest, but me gets feeling of evil from them. And me draw a sword of Freya and hold it before me. Me hoping that is making it hard for them to see.
They squint and pull back. Not quite a hiss, but you see almost like a shimmer in their skin where the smoothness shows just like the slightest wrinkle before smoothing back out.
Yeah. Listen, folk. Me on
quest of utmost importance from Goddess Freya. Stand aside and let us pass, or face the consequences. And then me give Halberd back to Grimmel. Say this.
Thank you.
But they all, you see them raise their hands, and around you explain this. It's like a woven wall of branches comes up from the ground and encircles you, and you hear them all in unison say, "We cannot let you leave."
What is the radius of this woven dome?
Oh, it's not a dome, it's just a circle, maybe, let's call it 6 or 7 feet tall, and a good, I think 30-foot radius is pretty good. Make it like 60 feet diameter.
Okay. Foxglove.
Hmm.
Do you know a fire spell?
I do, but it's gigantic.
How gigantic is gigantic?
Let me make sure again.
Do any spots
I
appear
just know it's-
particularly dry, or are they like fresh green leaves?
It looks fresh, as if it just grew out of the ground itself.
You get anything hot enough and it will burn.
Not wrong.
10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
Good lord.
10-foot radius? Well, that's not bad then. We can stand on, we can stand away from where we want to go, and you can set fire to where we want to go right in front of us, and we can possibly not, die. Because it's only a 10-foot radius.
It's also one of my better spells. And you want to run something that isn't combat?
Well, I mean, we can try something else.
I have a halberd back, right? I'm just gonna fly up above the branches and then come crashing down on them with the halberd.
Well, which one? They're in a circle around you.
Yes, this is like all of a sudden we are in fortified village fence.
Yeah.
A direction. Preferably not the way we came from.
All right, and I want to make this just for ease of everything. Let's make that circle that I initially said smaller. Let's only make it like a 15-foot diameter or something, just so you guys can fit and everything just fits easier.
Okay.
It's kind of flexible. There's plenty of space for you to work in. I felt weird having it be a little too big.
Okay, all right. Are these women in the circle with us, or are they?
No, they're just outside of it.
They are just outside of it, of course. Okay. All right. Well, does anybody have idea how to get out of circle?
I literally just. I could just try to brute force it.
All right. Well, go ahead, Grimmel. Try to brute force it.
Alright, I'm just gonna fly over. Let's go not to the left, but like maybe to the right of the tree. Let's go right of the tree.
Okay. Sounds good.
Alright. I just roll.
Yeah, you're attacking wood.
Is a 16 to attack, I guess.
Well, you swing up and you bring your weapon down, and you find that it slides through air. The entire thing that you thought you were going to hit apparently is just an illusion as you slide through it.
I just walk through that.
All right. Me see this and me immediately charge through wall.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Grimmel runs through, then Barry runs through. All right. Foxglove, what are you? Let's just see. Poplar, what are you doing while all that happens? Are you just with Barry?
Shrinking himself down and hiding behind Barry's cloak.
All right, so you're just in there, and then I'll just check. Foxglove, what are you up to?
Just kind of watching all of this go down.
All right, so you're watching. While you're watching it go down, tell you what, roll me a 1d20 real quick and tell me what you get.
Alright. 1d20, you say?
Yeah.
4.
Okay. Groovy. Don't worry, it's mostly meaningless. I just needed to make sure of what happened, or what's going to happen with the other people, the women. Give me 1 sec. This. All right. So they go through first because they were closest to the human woman. As they're running through, she is going to try to strike at Barry.
Just remember, me moving very fast because of my bracers.
Yeah, so she's at disadvantage.
Perfect.
Yeah, she's gonna try and give a strike, which is an 18 to hit, even a disadvantage on that one.
Wow. It's a good thing
That-
my armor class is 19.
Yeah,
Jesus.
you're good. And then the next one, she had two attempts and misses, so that goes. At which point, let's see, the ones in the middle. Let's see. Start the turtle woman charges at Foxglove, and that is a 25 to hit.
Let me check a little bit first. I gotta make sure that it hits, you know? Yeah, it hits.
Yeah, so that's that is 10 slashing damage. As you find that the hand is apparently clawed, and then the lizard folk one runs in on you as well with a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's another 10 slashing. The gnome, let's see, let's say the gnome one goes to pursue Barry and jumps at your back. You're at maximum run. Misses the first time, and the second one is a 23 to hit.
Good lord, what are the stats on these creatures?
+6 to hit.
That's all? Darn
Yeah,
it, Ben. You need to
I rolled
use
a
like
17.
you need to start using 10-sided dice in place of in place of d20s.
Oh, sorry.
You are
15d1.
Jeez, Louis, you are the luckiest dice roller, I swear.
I apparently am.
You are.
Well, that's 12 slashing damage on that one.
Okay. Real quick,
Yeah.
because I have no idea. Are we? I'm guessing we have not had any kind of a rest. Are we using all our hit points from the previous episode?
Yes, if you had your battle and you took off.
Okay, so I shall make a guess. I think this looks accurate. Okay.
Just, it doesn't matter, be close.
All right.
Okay. Let's see, I need the orc. The orc runs in, and I think that one is still close to Foxglove, so we'll make a strike. Oh, that is a nat 20. Sorry, Foxglove. That's going to be 22 slashing damage. Let's see. The elf is going to attempt. Oh, I know. The elf who is over on the other side turns and looks at Grimmel and says, "You're a nasty little bird brain, aren't you? Yeah." And
I'll bite your head off.
that is a oh jeez. Try and figure out how to do this. That's that.
Well, Grimmel's next to me, so hopefully
I know.
Sword of Freya is causing extra disadvantage.
Well, it's sorry, I need to see what the plus is on this thing. So 4. Does 17 hit you, Grimmel?
Yes.
Okay. Then all of a sudden, you hear those words and you get a splitting headache where you take 4 psychic damage.
Okay.
Yep. And Foxglove, it's you.
Oh wait, we took a rest, didn't we?
No, we did not.
Alright. Alright. Well...
If you guys want, we can hand wave and say you had breakfast before you left and that was a rest.
No, that's all right.
Alright. So what's the closest one to me? Probably the one that just hit me. Where's the one that hit me for a nat 20? Where's that? Where's that bastard at?
That's the orc that was just to your left, we'll say.
Alright.
Well, this might be a good time because, we're 20, 30 feet away from you now. So you could probably do your flame thing and fry everyone that's close to you and we'll be out of your radius.
Alright. I'm gonna do that then. I cast Flame Strike right where the orc is standing. I'm gonna hop back and just do that. Oh, come on.
Flame strike, huh?
Yep. 15 to cast.
Well, it sounds successful. I need to see here. Vertical column of divine fire roars down from the heavens in a location you specify. I have to make dexterity saving throws. It looks like.
One.
So are you? So you're like rolling forward out of the way and then casting it on this group.
Yes.
So
Well,
okay.
I'm where the orc is standing, but it'll
Yes,
hit
but there's
she jumps
It's
back far enough that she's not going to be engulfed as well.
it's a 10-foot radius, so it's going to be big enough you could hit all 3 of the creatures that hit you comfortably.
Fantastic.
All right.
Nat 1.
Okay, failure, and failure. No nat 1s, but I rolled 4, 5, and 6, basically.
Oh, fantastic.
It's a total of 24 damage.
Wow. All right. Let's go here. All right. Well, that does a lot.
Does Foxglove's demon mask say something about column of fire striking your charring things?
No, but it definitely seems pleased.
And I do think, if I remember correctly, Foxglove has that sword of unspeakable evil.
Yes, if she wishes to wield it. I just wanted to look.
Yeah, but it's
really
also like my
cool.
normal rapier does more damage than it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It might on the surface for your base damage, but yeah.
Okay, but there's hidden bonuses with the Sword of Evil.
Yes. Yeah. Once it is removed from the sheath.
Ah,
It becomes
Foxglove might,
speakable evil.
Foxglove might want to experiment with that.
All right. The tiefling is the last one that was at the back, and you know what? I'm gonna actually. I think she's close enough. Yeah, she nat one. Holy crap!
I love it. Hey, that
just,
works.
just on for fun, I thought I would try it. But yeah, you toasted her too. She got burned, and
Now wait, aren't tieflings fire resistant?
yes, they are.
Don't
But she
give
got
him
burned.
ideas.
What'd you say?
Don't stop
Said
giving
yes.
the DM ideas.
No. This is intentional. Don't worry. Yes, tieflings are fire resistant. And you notice this one got burned.
Ah,
Ah.
okay.
So,
Maybe she not tiefling.
so she screams at she screams at Foxglove a series of curses, and that is a 17 to hit.
Uh, 16 to hit.
17 to hit.
17 to hit. Okay, you take 4 psychic damage. All right, Grimmel, you're out in front. You got hit with that headache, but you're the farthest away.
I'm far away.
Well, you're up front. Yeah, Barry's right behind you with Poplart on his back.
So we right next to you. But we've got a gnome person and an elf person that are sort of within reach.
You know what?
And a human person. He took a swing at me.
I forget this one takes so long to cast. I don't think I have a minute right now.
No, you don't.
Alright, Oh, I can just select any area within range. That's helpful. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay. Where are a lot of them grouped? Like, what's, like, my most efficient, like, area to get the most people possible in, like, a 20-foot range? Like, a 20-foot cube.
Probably those 3 or 4 that Foxglove just burned.
Good enough.
They're probably about 20 feet away, just to make sure.
No, not away from me, like, in a 20-foot, like, area.
Yeah, they're all right there. Just try not to hit Foxglove.
Okay.
Yeah, you could, if you center it right, you could basically hit everyone. Everyone. I think there's one that might be out of the way that would be avoid damage, just so you don't hit Foxglove.
Okay, I'll do that then. I'm gonna cast Erupting Earth. What spell slot is that? Well, it's gonna be in a 5 minutes. Just to cast. That is a dirty 20.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I'd say you're fine.
Let's see. Ooh, fun. One sec. So, I'm gonna cast Erupting Earth. They can make a deck save.
Okay. And that's like basically everyone, right?
Yes. They have to beat a 17.
They have to beat a 17. Well, let's see. The first one, the first one is an 18. It saves barely. But the second one, nat ones. I got a 5 and an 8, so those both fail. Let's see. 10 and 11. And then the last one is out of range. So 1 saves and 5 fail.
Okay, the one who saves takes 18 damage. The others take 36.
Oh, good lord. All right, hold on. Add this up.
The one good thing about being a warlock is every spell is fatal.
Yeah, pretty much.
Warlocks also have access to some really freaking stupidly powerful spells.
All
I keep
right,
saying
so
Hunger of Hadar is stupidly powerful.
Yeah, especially when you cast it in a 5th level spell slot.
so the earth erupts up, and the turtle, the lizard folk, and the orc are all just like ripped asunder. Their bodies become shattered and they fall to the ground, and you see their forms change as they become covered in rough green flesh, and their hair is actually long, flowing all the way down to their ankles, and they're clothed in nothing but rags.
Yummy.
Nice.
All right. Well, lovely. Whose turn is it next?
You.
All right. So who is still alive? Is it just the gnome, the human, and the elf?
And the tiefling that's behind.
Foxglove. Okay.
And don't worry about that. I can probably snipe that one.
Who
Still on your
closest? Who closest to me?
That would be either, let's see, the human or the gnome.
Okay. Well,
They're about the same. They're on either side of the tree. One's left,
Okay.
one's right from your position.
all right. Well, the gnome is the one that actually hit me, so me going to take a swing at her first.
Okay.
Me not rolling well. I want your luck in rolling. But that's still 16 to hit.
That does not hit.
Oh, wow. Okay. Me take second swing at her.
She's small, so she just ducked.
Apparently. That is 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Good. Stupid dice. All they want to do is settle in the various cracks on between the tables. That is only 9 damage.
Still. I mean,
It's really lame.
yeah, but you did something. Alright, Poplar.
All right. Uplight takes aim at, we're going to say the one by Foxglove, because he spotted the shot happen towards Foxglove at the time, and he's like, attack!
You thinking the elf or the tiefling?
The tiefling. That is not a good shot. That's only... Where did my stat sheet go? It's only 16 to hit.
That does not hit.
Yeah. So, pew! Shot flies off. Gobbler goes, oops, and hides back behind the Barry's cape.
Alright.
At least I didn't shoot Foxglove.
Yes, that
no
is an
kidding.
improvement.
All right. Well, let's see. You see the human woman just shake her head, and all of a sudden a bush grows up out of the ground in front of her, and you lose sight of her. Let's see. And then the gnome that you were tracking, she steps to the side, and you see her almost like disappear away from the tree outside of your vision. And you're like, wait, where'd she go? And then all of a sudden, she comes in and attempts, and all of a sudden you feel an attempt to a hit and a miss. And one more, and an attempt to hit and a miss, and she is behind you.
Okay, good to know.
All right. Now the elf that is over by Foxglove is going to, let's see, lunge at her, kind of pushing her towards the tiefling, and going for a claw attack. Let's see, and that misses. And then she's gonna try and hit one more time, and that is that's a hit. She slashes you for 8 slashing damage, and then continues her push and rushes past you down the path the way you came, using her full movement speed. And it's Foxglove, your turn.
Alright. Well, I'ma fight this elf off me.
Well, I think the elf is gone. It's the tiefling that's right next to you. Right?
Yeah, she pushed you into the tiefling.
Alright, I'm gonna take my rapier, stab the tiefling in the face.
Alright, you whip it out. Just your standard rapier?
Sure, let's try the evil one, why not?
Okay. You grab it out, and as you draw it, you notice that in sunlight the blade is black, like Vanta black. And it seems almost like cold as you draw it.
Nope. I'm gonna stab him in the face regardless. Don't care.
Right on. You give the stab, so roll to hit.
Not very much. That is 11.
Well, that does not hit, but it definitely, when it saw that blade, it shied away. And it actually looks very scared, and you see first it step aside and begin to fade, and then a like group of branches comes up, blocking your sight, and it disappears.
Cool. I'm gonna give some bardic inspiration with my bonus action.
Okay.
Who wants the 1d10?
Grumble, do you want the 1d10?
I mean, I'm doing pretty okay without it.
Well, given the way me rolling, me could probably use it then.
Alright. That's like a 25 to cast, so we're good there.
Yeah. Alright, well, it's Gremmel then. You see this little gnome right behind Barry. It's the only creature left on the field.
Eldritch Blast.
Alright, time to do target practice. Barry, don't move or your balls are coming off. You won't be Big Log anymore. Alright. I'll cast Eldritch Blast just to make sure it doesn't fail. That is a 15 to cast.
Why isn't it to hit?
Yeah, it's an
To hit,
attack.
I guess.
Yeah, it's an attack.
All right, fine. 15.
Well, 15
What?
does not hit.
Don't you have multiple blasts at this stage?
Mm-mm.
I thought
get
as
my
you
one
level up,
cantrip.
you get. But I thought like Eldritch Blast for Warlocks, as they level up, they actually can do. I think at our level, like 3 times.
As far as I know.
I'm gonna double check.
Should double
this.
check that. Yeah, Alex, why don't you look into that? And don't you add that's a modifier, or is that with your modifier?
I have an invocation that gives it a bonus on damage, but
Yeah. Spell creates more than 1 beam when you reach higher levels. 2 beams at 5th level, 3 beams at 11th level, and 4 beams at 17th level. You can direct the beams at the same target or at different ones. Make separate attack rolls for each beam. So right now you should have 3 separate Eldritch Blast beams that you can just go and do like a laser evil light show.
well, that's very helpful.
So I guess roll me 2 more attack rolls.
One went off the table. That one was a nat 1.
Oh god.
Okay, the last one was a 22.
All right. So all right. Let's deal with this. So first, give me the damage for the 22 that hits.
6 plus ooh, actually rolled well on that. 9 plus my charisma, so it's a 5, so 14.
Okay. So now I need you. We got a couple other things to do. First, I need you to roll me a 1d20 and tell me what you get.
A 3.
All right. So your target, you blast it and it disappears. It just totally is gone. Poof.
Darn.
And then I need you to roll another 1d20. Tell me what you get.
18.
Okay. This one is your nat 1 that hits. Let's see. Do we go with? I guess we roll a 1d2 and see if it hits Poplight or Barry.
That goes for Poplart.
All right. Well,
Yay.
Poplart. Well, actually, it's more like a.
That was a sarcastic yay.
I know, but you, as you take the damage from this blast that hits you, you also sound like a brain donkey. Yeah, and finally, one more roll for the d20, if you would, Grimmel.
9.
Ah, birds begin to circle ominously overhead.
No, that's fun.
Hey, look, it's your family.
Why are you so racist? They're completely different species.
All
can't
birds look
talk.
alike to him.
What the hell?
Oh.
Me think very funny.
Yeah, it's really funny, huh? It's gonna be really funny when you lose your penis and you wake up in the middle of the night.
Don't even joke about that.
Oh, it'll be so funny.
Bird, you might think worm.
Oh, God.
You'll be Barry Big Log no more. Barry Snow Log instead.
Be going to get metal jockstrap.
A chastity belt?
Yeah,
And
maybe.
so the chastity belt was born.
Not for the reason you're thinking of, the reason it turned into, but because they wanted to protect against birds.
Well, I mean, initially they were designed to prevent rape. So, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah?
close enough.
Yeah,
I mean, they
thought
were
it
never
was
really
because
meant
I thought it was because husbands going on the Crusades did not want their wives to cheat.
it's kind of the Christian way of going about it because they didn't want to admit that their crusaders were raping the people that they were going for. But no, actually, it's jockstraps are designed, or the chastity belts purely to stop soldiers from raping women.
Oh, okay.
The more you know. Barry just had a
Learning
little
things
shooting
with
star go over
Poplart.
his head. No, it should be learning stuff.
Learning good with Poppy.
Yep. Anyway, so that all happened. You guys are, standing around this tree, and you're alone. Just other than your own company.
Okay.
So Ronry. I
All right,
I don't
well-
like this. Can we in a place to take a little nap somewhere? These sweet rolls aren't enough for me anymore.
Yes, let us leave this foul place and continue on our way. Maybe we shall find some place to rest for the night.
Well, it is only like midday.
Oh yes, I know, but me thinking anywhere within 2 or 3 hours of this place would not be safe to try and rest.
Fair. All right. Well, you continue on your pathway, weaving through trees and so forth. You hear the occasional rustle, almost like you're being watched or tracked from a distance. But you don't seem to run into anything for quite a while. In fact, let's check to see how good you are. Go ahead and roll me a 1d20. Let's see if anything pops up.
Me roll 2. Because me not rolling worth anything today.
Well, you don't notice anything other than the occasional bit of movement around you. But roll me a survival check really quick. Everyone can do this.
Survival, one of my specialties. Oh wow, actually did pretty good. 17.
Grimmel gets 13. Nat 20 for Foxglove.
Me get 10.
Wow. All right. Well,
Doesn't matter
that
what
actually-
dice I roll right now. I cannot roll above a single digit.
well, it's because you're using the 1d10. You got to use the 1d20.
That is using the 1d20.
All right, I just had to make
This is how bad my luck is tonight.
it.
All of my dice are going to dice jail after this.
It's just Barry's practicing with his new 1d1s.
Yes.
Yeah, might as well.
1d1s. So, Gremmel and Barry are kind of walking along, and Poplar, you're starting to notice something, and Foxglove, you immediately recognize there be hooves, like heavy hoof marks on the ground, ones that have no place in a forest like this. Like, Poplart sees them, and you just know, these do not belong here.
Cool.
Do you tell the rest of the party about it?
Tell the rest of the party. Nah, they're fine.
Foxglove. Do you recognize these prints?
I make a history. Is that a history check or
Yes. Yeah, do a history check. And you get to do it with advantage because you're wearing your mask right now on this one.
18.
Oh, yeah, that actually does rather well. You look at it and you first thing you say is unicorn. But then your mask adds in bad. And so then you just kind of growl out, bad unicorn.
Oh, Brett, I think we should get away from this place.
Yeah. Well, question. How do you know unicorn is bad?
Because masks say so. You want to disrespect the mask?
Uh,
Mask is all-knowing compared to all of us. I say we listen to it.
Mask is
At
also evil, so what,
Alright, then you can stay and die. I'm leaving. Bye. Unicorns are pushovers.
what
And-
Mask says is bad might be actually good for me.
All right, and Poplart, at this point, off of your 17, you kind of look up and you go, "Hey guys, look, the hooves, those prints just stop right up ahead there."
Did the unicorn fly?
Maybe they got tired.
Or even better, the unicorn doesn't exist. Personally, I'm gonna go with option number 3. And I'm gonna not care about this, and I just keep walking.
All right, Grimmel keeps walking. Everyone else?
Well,
Like, Foxglove stops and wants to go the other way. We got that.
I suppose I must follow Grimmel and attempt to keep him out of trouble.
You
Okay.
can try.
It's a full-time job.
That's an understatement.
You're going that way. And Poplart, what are you doing?
Just shrugs. Sits on Barry's shoulder.
All right. So Grimmel and Barry continue to walk, even though you had just clearly pointed that out. Foxglove, you're standing there watching them as they suddenly just fall. And like they're walking along, path suddenly disappears under them, and they vanish.
Great.
All
I just
right.
wanted to see if you said or did anything.
Apparently not. What happens to us? Well, of course, Grimmel and Poplart can actually fly if we end up falling, so really only one in danger is me.
Yes, well, except that Poplart is on your shoulder and everyone is caught off guard. While they are able to basically like slow fall. Oh, well, I rolled a 1 on a 1d10, so you take all of 1 falling damage. You just kind of get the wind knocked out of you.
Oh, must not have been a very long fall.
No, it wasn't.
That's
So one
But-
damage is probably from Poplart landing on top of you.
probably.
Yeah. Poplart landed on your finger and kind of twisted it.
Ow.
Sorry.
All right. So you guys all fall in, and I guess Foxglove is just out there, just like, oh, those idiots, staring at this area. Let's check in real quick before we go to you as a group. Foxglove, what are you planning on?
Well, they're heading towards the thing that says is a no-go. So, I think they're all idiots, and they're probably gonna die, and this is the last time I try helping them.
That's fair.
Yeah, like, they're like, oh, you need to help out more, and I say, hey, this is dangerous via the almost omniscient mask I wear, and then they're like, yeah, right. Like, this is on them, right? Like, I am not obligated to help them further than this, like, come on.
All right. Stands there and watches. Okay.
Well, she can't see you at all. You guys have completely vanished. She cannot see where you're at all.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys fall down, and the next thing you see as your eyes come into focus is what looks like a horse, but it's like flesh and bone barely being held together. There's a skull, the skull of a horse and the point of a unicorn, but where there should be the mane coming off of it, there is what looks almost like octopus tentacles coming down. And you can see there are no organs, but there's somehow just like a steam coming out of where the nostrils should be as it tips its head down and begins to charge.
Hey, Grimmel, look, it's you.
That does not
Oh.
look like Grimmel at all.
How about with the steam and everything?
Oh, nice deep callback. So, I would like everyone to roll initiative. Except for, of course, Foxglove, who's exempt.
An 8.
Somehow Poplar only got 9.
Me get 5.
All right. All right. We'll put Matt. I'm just gonna throw a number on for Foxglove, so she's at the top, and then I don't bother her. All right. So let's see. The unicorn comes charging at you guys. I guess it's going to be a 50-50 between Barry and Grimmel. So let's go high-low. Who wants high? Who wants low?
I'll take low.
All right, Grimmel's low. My roll is a 2 out of a 1d6. So it
Damn
goes
it.
towards you. I'm sorry.
You called it.
All right. So horn attack in the same turn. Alright. 2. Grab the thing. Alright, it comes running at you and tries to stab you with its horn. Oh yeah, it does.
Oh.
Yeah. And it does 9. Is that right? Where's the horn? Oh, whoops, I rolled the wrong die. Hold on, let me get the right one. 4. So yeah, it does 9 piercing damage. And it's slamming into you on this initial charge. So it does.
Oh, how did it reach me? I'm so much shorter.
It lowered its head.
Sounds like an excuse
And
to me.
it does an additional 8 piercing damage as the horn is slammed through you and you are knocked, like you're stabbed by it. Knocked back. Alright. Poplart.
Well, I guess it's just the one unicorn, right?
Yes.
Not really any good place to hide around here, is there? My
Not
normal
really,
size. Oh, I guess I just do a normal shot then, which is, oh my gosh, only 12 to hit.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Yeah, Poplar's not doing so well in his combat this game session.
None of us really are.
Alright, Grimmel, it's you.
Am I impaled or?
Oh yeah, you took some damage, but you're able to function.
But am I still on the horn?
No. It pulled back. It's just right in front of you.
Alright. I'm just gonna look at it and go, boop, and cast Vampiric Touch.
Like,
Just to make
snoop.
sure that doesn't fail.
Snoop
Mission.
boop of death.
Never mind, I nat 1.
oh my god.
We need some help with these dice, I swear.
Oh my god. So, alright. Well, let's see. The touch of your Shadow Reach hand can siphon life force from others to heal your wounds. So,
Just plain old fizzles.
Well, we got to have some consequence for a nat one. I mean, when magic fails, it fails spectacularly. Man, I want to say you go to do it and somehow you burn yourself.
Great.
You because it's just, what is it? It's 3d6 necrotic.
Well, we're being technical here. I casted it in a higher spell slot, so it's actually 5d6.
I'll tell you what, we'll reduce it. How about 5d2?
I can take the
Rounded down.
5d6.
No, all right.
That's
If you
fair,
really want to
that's
do,
fair.
can we at least drop it a spell? How about 5d4? I'm negotiating with you.
Alright.
Right.
I took 12.
There you go. You accidentally, because part of the thing is supposed to be transferring healing energy to you, so you just zapped yourself.
And I'm out of spell slot.
All right. Well, I think we go to Barry.
All right. Me takes swing at the rotten unicorn with Sword of Freya.
Okay.
Oh, well, thank God for that. I was half expecting me to roll that one. But that is 22 to hit.
Yeah, that very solidly hits.
Yep. So me roll for regular damage. All right, so that is 9 regular damage. Does Sword of Freya react when me hit thing with it? Is it undead?
It is not.
Great. Okay. Well, me have another attack, so me swing again.
Okay.
Oh, that's much better. That is 29 to hit.
Yeah, well, that very much hits.
Yes. See, if I can roll in a double digit, it works really well. He cannot. That's like the third time I've rolled with the same 1d10, and every single time I've hit a 2. So that's another 9 slashing damage.
Peace.
All right, that is my 2 attacks.
Okay, Foxglove, do you hear some of this commotion down below? Are you just ignoring them?
See, what is... I told them not to go, and they went. And, this is on them. This is karma. This is straight up their own fault.
So you want to be alone in Spooky Forest?
Well, it seems like you guys aren't faring much better now, are you? Right now, I'm doing better than all of you, because guess what? I listened to the smart, omniscient... We're all idiots, and you didn't listen to the one smart thing we have just because, oh, it's evil. Well, look who's suffering now, you dummies.
Well, but remember, we also absorbing all damage instead of you. So, I mean, there would be other things in this forest. So if you don't have your meat shields, what happens to you?
What do you mean, you're my meat shields? I got so beat up in the last battle that I'm nearly dead. What do you mean, meat shields? You do nothing for me. I warned you. You dug your own graves. You got a lie in it now.
All right, so
when you start dying, maybe I'll come save your asses.
So Foxglove is doing nothing.
Yeah, because you're ungrateful little pricks.
So Foxglove is doing nothing. I guess it's Unicorn's turn now.
It is. Oh my god. Alright, well...
Imagining Foxglove just kind of crouching at the top and just going, yep.
Yep. Alright, well, since Barry just hit it, it's going to turn and attempt to hit. That is only a 15 to hit with its hooves. And then, since it missed on that, it is going to... Let's see. I think it's gonna use those tentacles to try and, since it missed with its hooves, to try and grab Barry. Oh my god, I missed completely. I rolled a 3.
Hey, that is my normal rule.
It fails completely to do anything. It huffs and puffs.
It was blinded by Sword of Freya.
And it moves.
The striking
Yes,
of
there you
Grimmel
go.
infected it with our bad luck.
Yeah, and then it moves away from you guys, charges off to, let's say, about somewhere between 40 and 50 feet away, and you see it turn when it gets to that distance and stomp its hooves in the ground, looking like it's getting ready to charge again.
Okay.
All right, Poplar.
Well, I mean, try to pop off a shot at it, and that's a 13 to hit.
Well, that does not hit.
Yeah, I kind of assumed as much.
Are your cantrips non-functional?
I don't have any aggressive cantrips. Like, my only ability
You
is
have
what I
enlarge
can...
and reduce.
Oh yeah, I could probably make Barry bigger. That's a good point.
You want to do that? I'll give it to you this round. I'll give you a take back on your shot if you want to, like, either make Barry bigger or something smaller or something like that.
Yeah, I do make Barry bigger, and then just to see if it works, get a nat 20. Okay.
There
I
we
need to be
go.
a supporting role.
There you
Alright,
go.
Barry,
You support.
You are now 12 feet tall and do an extra 1d4 damage.
Oh, great. Thank you, Papa.
See, that's better.
Yeah, see?
All
Mage
right.
shield.
Grimmel, it's you.
Oh, joy. Well, there's one other option. Because I have a new ability. Yeah, I technically have 1/3 level spell slot left because of my warlock ability. It does not use a spell slot, and I can add my charisma modifier to the damage roll. What? So I could try Vampiric Touch again.
Except that it's 50 feet away.
Then never mind. You know what? Let me see. I do have that.
How far away can your Eldritch Blast reach?
Enough. I'm just gonna walk. Yeah, because I got a speed of 30 feet. I'm just gonna walk a bit closer to it where I'm within 30 feet of it and use Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Oh, okay.
So it'll restrain it.
Okay. Maximilian Earthen Grasp.
It's 11 to cast, but it's more so about if it can make the saving throw.
Yes.
You have to beat 17
To beat
on a strength
7.
save.
Strength is... how much have to beat?
17.
I do not beat that. I get to 16, and I am stuck.
Alright, so it's restrained, and it takes 2d... Actually... It's 2d6. Let me make sure.
Strength save on a failed save. Target takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage and is restrained for the spell's duration.
One sec.
As an action, you can cause a hand to crush the restrained target who must make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
So I would say that
it doesn't do more damage in a higher spell slot. That's what I was checking.
Ah.
It probably should, but it doesn't. So
Well, in any case, you have it restrained and you need to cause some bludgeoning damage.
7.
All right.
All right.
Nice. All right. Well, Barry,
Let's see. So at 40 feet, so me normal range is 30 feet, but with bracers, me is wearing how much extra range does that give me?
I believe it's 10. Let me double check that. Items, Barry. Halberd bag, ring, eye. Oh, geez, where is it? Yep, plus 10 to speed.
Okay, so that means me can reach it in one turn without dashing.
Yes, you can run right over to it.
All right, me run right over to it and take mighty swing at its head with Freya. Sword of Freya.
Okay.
You hit it with Freya.
That'd be dirty 20.
Oh, nice. Well, that hits.
All right. Me try other 10-sided die, just to see if I get other. Yeah, much better. That is 16 damage,
Nice.
and then me take mighty swing again,
Okay.
and that is 29 to hit.
Oh, geez, that hits, yeah.
Yeah, me roll 17 and then add 12 on that. And that is another, I like this dice much better. That is another 17 damage. No, 16, sorry, 16.
Okay. Good lord. That's insane.
Well, you know, it makes big difference between rolling a 9 on a 10-sided dice and a 2.
Well, yes. Yes, it does.
Let's see,
All
it
right.
makes about 7 points difference.
Yes, but you add those two together and that adds up to quite a bit.
All right. Well, I want to check in with Foxglove. He's still just chilling?
I guess I will slowly start walking towards where they are, just in case they are all dead and I have to save them. But slowly, because I hope to get there by the time they hopefully kill this thing so I don't have to do anything.
Are you going to start playing Mocking Little Tune on lute?
Sure, what's a mocking tune that I can play? Is there a song called I Told You So? Or, something like
There
that.
actually might be.
Well, you can make one. Roll a performance roll.
Alright. Performance roll. That is a 21.
Yes, you create and beautifully pluck the strings of the ballad "I Told You So."
Perfect. Alright, that's my turn.
All right. Well, I guess I have to try to roll to break this grasp. As I am restrained. Does it say I can do it as an action? To break out, the restrained target can use its action to make a strength check against your spell DC. Alright, strength check is 17.
It.
If it's a tie, then the tie goes to the defender, which is you.
Okay, so yeah, it's still in the grasp then.
Just barely, though.
All
A
right.
little
Well,
bead of sweat forms on Grimmel's brow from concentrating on holding it.
yeah, there's some strain there, for sure. All right.
Wonder
Well,
if
I
wizards
guess
can get
it's stuck,
constipation
so-
from concentrating too hard on spells.
So, Poplard, I guess that goes to you then.
Alright. And I finally make a shot. Alright.
Well, you
25
get advantage,
to hit.
I guess, because it's restrained.
Good thing I had advantage. Yeah, because 25 to hit. Alright. That's 9 damage. Ha!
All right.
I
Let's
did
see.
it! I finally was useful!
Which is good, because with that, your fired arrow, bolt, whatever, slams right into the spot, like, under the horn, and you hear bones crack and start crashing down to the ground as the entire body just collapses into that earthen grasp, and the ground, like, swallows it up.
No. Me was going to take Horn as souvenir.
Oh, well. Talk to your warlock who used earthen grasp to, like, restrain it. Grabbed it like a giant hand.
Yeah, that's fine. Me can live without.
Right?
All right.
So,
Does
You guys-
darkness disappear with creature's death?
No, it's, you're still in this hole, and it feels artificially dark still. It's strange. It's like something else created this space, and it was just taking advantage of it.
Oh, me see.
Well, great. I hate this forest already. Thanks, priest dude. Someone remind me to kill him when we get back.
He was not priest. He was just soothsayer.
Someone remind me to kill him when we get back.
You know, me cannot do that.
Why do so many people go around just saying sooth anyway? Seems like a really strange thing to say. Sooth. Sooth. Wait, am I a soothsayer now?
Me not think so, Poplar.
Foxglove, remember to remind me to kill somebody.
Foxglove has not reached us yet. She's very slowly walking towards us, playing the I Told You So song.
Well, Poplard, I thought you sounded quite soothing.
Thank you.
All right, so I guess Foxglove, you get to that edge, and what do you do about this illusion? Do you check it? Do you slide down? Do you jump in? Like, what are you doing?
I think Foxglove's become very disillusioned with all of us.
Yes. Anyways, is everybody dead? Are they fine? Did they defeat the unicorn? Do I see this? What do I
You
see?
seem to be fine.
Is there a unicorn around in my eyes?
No, it's got sucked into the ground.
Alright, fine, I'll slide down.
Well, you slide into the hole, and you meet your companions there. They're all just kind of a little worse for the wear, but otherwise intact.
Nice of you to join us, Foxglove. Yes, it looks like we should have listened to you.
Thank you. After all that talk of me not helping you, maybe you don't want my help. Maybe that's just it. If I try to help you, and then you say I'm lying.
Me not say that. Me just saying bad could be from certain points of view.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Your mask is not.
Yep.
What is worded? Your mask is evil. So
you're thinking that my mask would help us get this far, just to kill us right now in the most inconvenient of times for everyone involved? Why now?
No. Me was thinking that maybe a unicorn was a pure being, and perhaps then a danger to mask, is what me was actually thinking. Some being of celestial goodness in direct conflict with your mask. That's what me was thinking. But anyway, me sorry for not listening to you. Can we see anything about this hole? We get any
Roll
sense
an
of-
investigation.
Oh, great. Okay. I shall investigate.
I mean, if you want to order Arcana, or, like, there's lots of things you can do to try and figure stuff out.
No, let me just investigate. Investigation 12. You get 12.
It looks like a hole that's been carved out. You see where it's been like stuff has been moved. Let's see. With a 12, I'll say as you're looking around, you don't see any obvious tool marks.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Me was just making sure there wasn't some tunnel leading off somewhere or anything like that. Okay. Grimmel,
Ha!
can you take this end of rope, fly up out of hole, and then tie it off to a tree somewhere, and then I can climb out?
I guess. I'll grab the rope and fly up. Now look around for a suitable spot to tie it off onto that isn't an illusion.
We are in a forest. There are trees all around.
Kepler just gives Grimmel a thumbs up while hovering midair. You're doing all the work.
You are successful. How about that?
Okay. So Grimmel successfully ties a knot around a trunk.
Yes.
All right. I then climb out using rope.
All right. You climb your way out.
Okay. Foxglove, do you want to climb out as well?
Yes.
So Foxglove also climbs out. So we are now all out of hole. Yay!
Awesome. You're out of the hole, and when you turn back and look, you notice that it looks like a clear path to the other side where you were previously.
Ah, okay. To me, no, that is not true. This seems to be some kind of dumb illusion forest. Me not liking this at all. Just one time, it would be nice for us to be sent somewhere like a good palace or a good forest, where you like a spa. Methinks we could use a spa day somewhere nice sometime.
Well, you're making this comment, and Poplart, you get this like kind of homesick or homely feeling, like, you know, there's magic around you, like when you're in the Fae and you're listening to Barry and you just kind of let out a sigh and feel calm and say, there's no place like home.
Okay, I say that. There's no place like home. I click my
And
heels 3 times too.
if you wish, as you kind of dance and skip, as you feel comfortable, and as you guys continue down this little worn animal path, we fade to black and pick up here next time.
Now,
Okay, for a minute there, I thought we were actually going to get transported to Fairyland.
Nope.
Okay, wait a minute. Before we fade to black, is there?
Nope, just a little, like, just a little cliffhanger.
Not great. So before we faded to black, were we able to find? I mean, is it still just middle of the day then?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's later now. We'll say let's hand wave this part and say you guys find a nice clearing where you are able to actually like set up a watch, set up a camp. You sit, you rest, you relax, you level up, you do those things.
Okay, recharge.
Level up?
Yeah, it's been like 3 episodes. Or 4, and you guys have been doing good. Why not?
Sounds good to me.
woohoo! I get another big advancement.
We're at 14 now, right?
No, just
No,
11.
11. Yeah,
We
11.
go from 10 to 11.
Yeah, so we're at 11 now. Yeah. So That means you get your wait a minute. I thought we were 11 before.
No, I think we're my sheet says we're 10 right now.
Me too.
Oh.
What does your sheet say there, Abby?
10.
10. Yes, I think we're level 10 right now.
Because we did a couple level ups not too long ago.
We did, but yeah, I still think we're 10. I've been pretty good about that.
Well, Poplard, if you accidentally advanced one, don't worry about it. Call it good here.
I just don't do it again. Oh, because I was thinking more about the Eldritch Blast. Because then it would only been 2 blasts until now. Now it's 3 blasts.
Ah,
Oh, well,
okay.
whatever. It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, we had one that basically missed, so it's all good.
It's the Mulligan Blast.
It's the Mulligan
Yeah.
Blast. Oh, I take that back. I was just practicing. Yeah, that was a practice blast. Nobody saw me do that. You can't prove anything.
Exactly.
All right. Anyway, cool. Well, it was nice being out of a dungeon for a change.
We only were there for 3 sessions?
Oh, yeah.
Something like that.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.